Hey guys, it's Keaton again with the 8-Bit Pepper channel, and today I'm going to be doing a taste test slash review of these two side by side. I'm going to kind of compare just so I get a general idea how hot this Butch T Yellow is against the Chocolate Primotalii. And the Butch T Yellow, this is like the last pepper I have, maybe one other one that I haven't got to yet from Clayton Hollingsworth. Big shout out to him again. Thanks, Clayton, for sending me these pods once again. I'm not sure. I haven't spoken with him if he has pods still available. But if he does, check him out. You know, send him an email, get some pods from him. But let's get into this right here. I'm going to cut this Butch T Yellow right here. We'll kind of compare the two in flavor and taste and heat. Right, so that's what the Butch T Yellow looks like inside. Pretty thick wall lined, and capsaicin's kind of oozing on the side there. And then I grew this Chocolate Primotalii, so I'll kind of cut that open and let you guys see it. It's a little off phenotype, but it's gonna be hot nonetheless. So that's what the inside of this one looks like. And look at all those oils oozing right there. It's gonna be a hot one. So if you guys like this kind of pepper content, I'm gonna be doing hot sauce reviews and stuff real soon. Pretty much all things spicy. I'm gonna try my hand at a couple things I'm not gonna reveal quite yet, but I'm really just kind of debating. I know I said I was gonna purge my Chocolate Primatalis, but it's just so hard because over the winter, pod tolerance, you know, it'll go down if I get rid of them, so to speak, or overwinter them. So I'm really debating. I might keep a couple of them in the tent. I haven't done anything with them yet, but real soon I'll be doing an update on all my plants and growth. I have some warthogs that are, man, probably close to 2 feet tall already, and they're just in little red solo cups. I'm trying to get the most out of them I can. I'm not trying to let them grow super fast just so that I don't run out of space, but I do want warthogs to start producing before next spring even. So once they get to the point where they're flowering, I'll probably take my Chocolate Primatalis out because I know I got pods on the way, or at least 2 of them for sure. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this Butch T Yellow and we'll see. Sorry, notification on the phone. We'll see how hot this one is, and I need to start turning notifications off before videos. Anyway, so here we go. Pretty hot right off the bat. It almost has kind of like this lemon orangey citrus undertone to it. It's a really good tasting pod. Man, might have to get some Butch T Yellows. Start growing those. Heat level, let's see. It's kind of teetering right now where I'm getting a burn. Nothing in the throat. Really more than anything, kind of the tip of my tongue is what's kind of hot. Kind of a special taste for a super hot pepper. Actually burning a little underneath my tongue, which is really surprising. But yeah, it's got like a lemony, orangish undertone. Kind of reminds me of like if you were to eat orange chicken and it was the spicy version from a restaurant, you know? I'm not sure how many of you like Asian food or cuisine, I should say. But that's one of the dishes that I like to test at restaurants if I've never been to see if their orange chicken is quote unquote hot or if it's just spicy, or I guess to the average person maybe. But yeah, if I had to guess heat level on that, you know, honestly, I might be saying somewhere around 1.1 to 1.2, maybe 1 million. Just a guess, ballpark guess. If you're new to eating spicy foods, definitely would be like an 8 or a 9 for you. If you were to eat, you know, maybe half of that or a quarter of that pepper. So definitely want to steer away from that. But let's compare it to this Chocolate Primotalii. And then one more time, show that on camera. Now for me personally, I grow these because they're so hot. And I stated in a previous video, it's one of those peppers that has a foul taste sometimes, really foul, for me anyway. It's not my favorite to consume, but it's strictly a tolerance builder pepper. They're much better when you dry them and turn them into powder, or, you know, I've yet to make a hot sauce with them, but that's something I've been really heavily debating, you know, making a hot sauce or trying to, even with the salsa, so like blending some other flavors with it, that could incorporate a really good taste or an aftertaste, you know, but not necessarily a super foul, I don't know. But I'm going to eat this pepper, and I'm going to kind of compare them side by side here. That one wasn't so bad. Maybe I kind of played it up a little bit. It's more of a pepper, I feel like that's an acquired taste. So like maybe the more you eat it, the less it gets like that bitterness to it. So like that one wasn't super bad, like I just said, but I've had a couple that have been really like just earthy. That one was more of a smokiness, like a smoky flavor to it. A little bitter undertone, slightly floral maybe, and I can handle bitter and floral, but I can't handle super earthy bitter floral. I mean, that one wasn't bad. That one was, like I said, had a smokiness to it. Probably like, if I had to say, man, probably on a scale of 1 to 10, how smoky that was, maybe like a 4 or 5. So kind of higher than some of the other ones I've had in the past, at least that I've grown personally. So like I said, maybe it wasn't the perfect Chocolate Primotalii shape, but I mean, you know, honestly, heat is heat. I know for me anyway, just kind of a recreational grower, not like a complete hobbyist that sells spot on phenotype seeds to other people. If I specifically was trying to sell people seeds, I would definitely only pick cream of the crop, grow them out a couple generations to make sure they were true from my grow tent. And then I would purposely only harvest and save seeds from the ones that were the best looking pods. Now, these aren't the pods. Everybody that got Chocolate Primotalii seeds got the ones from Clayton, and those are a little bit more true maybe in phenotype. I know I've had a couple of people say that mine didn't look right, or some of them come out perfect, you know, perfect shape, perfect size, you know, have that tail that the Chocolate Primotalii is supposed to have. And some look like that, less of a pronounced tail, but the heat level, I'm telling you, is all the same. If I had to compare that Butch T Yellow to that Chocolate Primotalii, it would probably be, like heat level wise, for me anyway, it was only like a 4 out of 10 compared to that Chocolate Primotalii in heat. Now the Chocolate Primotalii and that Butch T Yellow probably took me, I don't know, my tolerance, it seems like some days I try and purposely not eat hot stuff, That's days I don't have content for you. But I'm trying to see if I can, you know, make it so that my tolerance goes down a teeny to get a little bit more spice from less peppers, you know. But probably like a 2 out of 10, maybe 1.5 or 1. Really, if anything, it kind of got to my stomach more than anything today, just because I haven't ate anything in a while. I didn't pregame. I've been really bad about that lately, pre-gaming beforehand, but yeah. So I was really proud of, I mean, the shape, not the size of this pepper, because I had one pod that did not freeze, but it never got big because the weather started getting cold on my 7-pot Primo. So it's a really dinky little thing, really dinky, but it was such a cool, perfect little shape. But anyway, so that chocolate Primotalii is probably like $1.5 million. If I had to guess, maybe 1.6 million. Ballpark figures, all just guesses. But yeah, kind of the heat's pretty much went away. My nose didn't really run too much in this video. But if you enjoy this content, I really appreciate you following along, you know, liking and sharing, subscribing to the channel. A little shorter video today, but I got some videos in mind here in the near future for you guys. So if you're interested, stay tuned, follow along. But this is another pepper review by Keaton. Thanks for watching, everybody.